Hello again, outside world. We're just trying to give you as much information. The crews have been frantically maneuvering through traffic and trying to get you different shots. And we promised you we were going to make our way into Lafourche Parish, and we did just that. Uh, the Lafourche Parish Public Information Officer, Robbie Lee, our crew caught up with him. Let's start with that today.
South Lafourche, especially from 90 South, US 90 South, took extensive damage from Hurricane Ida. The storm, as everyone knows, kind of sat on Lower Lafourche. So a lot of, I would say close to 90% to 95% of the power lines on the roads are down. And a lot of the areas heading towards South Lafourche are only one-lane traffic at this time. With a lot of people not being able to get access to their homes at this time. So if you did evacuate and you are looking to come back home, we are not stopping anyone coming into Lafourche now, so they can do damage assessments to their own home. But we are recommending, if you can, stay away or come home, see what you can salvage and leave. That would be the best option. Right now we have no electricity with zero timeline of when that was going to come up, no water, and again with no timeline that's going to come up. And a lot of the natural gas lines throughout the entire parish have also been damaged throughout the storm, and I don't have a timeline when that's going to come up either. So if you absolutely find it necessary to come down, we just ask that you, if you have to, come to your homes, do your assessment, and then go back, or at least bring enough supplies to last you 3 to 4 weeks. Like I said, we don't have any running water right now. We're not sure about electricity. Stores opening down the bayou in the LaRose South area, we're not positive. A lot of the gas stations were also destroyed, so getting fuel in those areas will also be a challenge over these next couple of weeks. There are a few, very few and far in between gas stations and truck stops that are open on the northern half of the parish, from Raceland north and around that area. I think there's one in Matthews. Those lines are going to be extremely long. So if you do believe you're going to come in, your home wasn't severely damaged, you're going to live off a generator, I would suggest bringing as much gasoline with you as possible, because even, everyone's having trouble getting access to fuel for generators, for vehicles, and whatever else they might need at this time. St. Anne just opened up their ER room. It's very limited, but they can take patients right now. We just got confirmation from St. Anne. They can take patients at this time, but it's strictly ER. And Thibodeau Regional is still open. They did sustain some damage, but they are, again, also doing their best to treat patients as they come in. There's a lot of trucks coming in and out, a lot of guys moving. A lot of these people are residents. This is Lafourche Parish, probably one of the greatest parishes in Louisiana, and in my opinion, one of the greatest places in America. If anyone's watching and they really want to know what America's like these next couple of weeks, just keep an eye on Lafourche. The residents will come together, we'll rebuild. I pray for everyone's homes and their family, and I just hope everyone stays safe, and be careful when you do come back.
Robbie, a lot of people are watching. Unfortunately, it's outside of our area. A lot of people still have damaged. The internet is spotty. But when we do come up periodically here in the area, a lot of people are seeing our Facebook reports, but a lot of people around the country are also seeing it and commenting on it. So they're there, but we need help. Once again, the plea to the governor, the plea to the senators, the plea to all the elected officials who have that pipeline to President Biden, need help right here in Lafourche and Terrebonne Parish and all the areas that were hit hard. Remember, it's not just New Orleans. We have a lot to offer, and the storms came right over us. It's almost mirror damage when you sort of look at Terrebonne and Lafourche. Those eye walls sat over both areas for an extended period of time, and it was nasty stuff, really nasty stuff. This is, I think, what, Home of the Bayou Blue, if it looks familiar to me. Home of the Bayou Blue, showing you some of that damage that occurred. And once again, depending on where you were, really depends on the amount of damage that you saw. And the closer anyone lived to that eye wall circulation, really affects the type of damage that you had. When it made that northeast jog, it really spared the northern part of Bayou Blue or Gray and those areas for sure. And Thibodeau had some, minimal, well, I say minimal, had damage for sure, but it seemed to start veering off before Thibodeau, so I think they were spared the 150 mile per hour winds. But, the stuff we're showing you, you could just paste it. You could paste it to different areas because, and I'm gonna ask him in the control room maybe to take the IFB off because I'm hearing, I don't know if it's a radio in the car or whatever. But, talking to Phyllis Peoples at Terrebonne General Medical Center just a short while ago, and she wanted me to urge everyone that they're on it, and anyone who knows Phyllis knows she hates to shut a hospital down. I can promise you that. But water pouring in, conditions weren't right, generator doesn't give you the same exact cycles that you need for some of that equipment. And she just felt, if we can't treat our patients 100%, then we're doing them an injustice, and they got them out. They brought them to other facilities, and right now they're working on fixing the problem. And look at this shot. I mean, man, you want to talk mangled? That's mangled. And some horrific scenes, as we make our way around. Once again, this is the Homa to Bayou Blue. I'm sorry, Jay was trying to. Okay, yeah. Okay. So right now you're looking at 182 in Bayou Blue, and you'll continue to see, a lot of damage. And Bayou Blue stretches for a long stretch, so it depends on where you live on Bayou Blue. Part of Bayou Blue definitely saw that the western eye wall, and just extensive damage all around the parish. Just to let you know, we are going to be going Matthews to Lockport on cameras coming up on other segments. The Lockport damage itself. We also had cameras Lockport to LaRose. Then we'll show you the LaRose damage. Then we had cutoff damage, and we had LaRose North to Bollinger. So we're going to show you all of those as we move along. We'll take a break. We'll come back in another segment and give you more as we continue to bring you up to date on the Hurricane Ida devastation.